I started the company in 1970 with £400 and a van that I bought for £60. So the total value of the company was £460 at that time. Now we are probably the largest distributor in our sector to the independent retail trade in the United Kingdom.
Jegs Electrical's concentration on independent retailers as their client base has been key to their hugely successful 40 years in business, despite an increasingly competitive market.
Now, virtually anyone with a till is selling electrical products, so the competition is fairly fierce. But I've always stayed supplying the independents, and I think it's left me in good stead. That's good. Yeah.
Central to Jegs' success is Martin's astute understanding of the symbiotic relationship he has with his retail customers.
Yeah, we can do that. If my customers are doing well, they're going to buy more from me. If they're not doing well, then we're going to lose them. And that's basic common sense, isn't it?
Jegs' 4 founding principles have always been geared towards helping their customers.
The most important thing for us is quality. Because it doesn't matter how cheap it is or how good the service is, if it falls apart and the customer brings it straight back into the retailer, that's not very good. Second is service to our customers, and we have won many awards. Thirdly is price, so we know that our retailers have to compete with the multiples. And fourthly is range. We have probably the biggest range in our sector.
Employing a large number of field reps ensures Jegs' expertise is personally passed on to customers such as Potters.
We get a lot of help from the field reps, what with pricing, and all the time they introduce us to new products and services they've got available, which we're very grateful for and use to our full benefit, really.
Jegs' instinctive sense for introducing new products, Krups and Babyless for example, into the market has been another crucial factor in building the customer loyalty so central to their business.
We've been a customer of Jegs for about 30 to 40 years. The service they provide is impeccable. I like to think that the relationship we've got is probably one of the best that we've got with any of our suppliers.
In order to provide the best possible service to retailers, Jegs knows it's imperative to have an equally strong relationship with their own suppliers.
Supplier relationships is also important, and we work with suppliers, and they use us as a conduit to get their product range into the independent trade, and that works very well.
Crucial to the maintenance of the high-quality supplier and customer relations which have fuelled Jegs' cycle of growth is their many long-serving staff.
We have a very loyal workforce, some excellent people that enjoy working for us and have stayed here a long time. They know what's going on in the company, and it's fabulous to have all these staff that very often know more about the products than I do.
Having reached a point where Jegs was possibly the largest supplier reaching every corner of the UK, in 2008 there was one significant new addition to the company, Eloise Gibbons, Martin's daughter. She has been tasked to take Jegs to the next level.
Basically, there was 2 areas where the company really needed to develop in order to be able to continue to grow and take it to the next level and really stay one step ahead of the competition. And those 2 areas were IT and marketing, and both are inextricably linked.
Having had an 11-year successful career at IBM, Eloise was perfectly placed to seek a solution, which she did by putting out a tender to 5 or 6 companies, including her former employer, IBM.
What really won it for IBM is in terms of they took the opportunity and took the time to really understand Jegs, learn about our culture, our ethos, understand what we're about in our business as well, which is particularly important, not just in terms of what we do today, but what we want to do in the future as well.
We got involved with them and very quickly learned to understand Eloise's vision of the business going forward. That vision called for a significant increase in the turnover of the organisation within the next 5 years without significantly increasing the number of heads that it takes to operate that business. So we were able to bring not just technology, because we shouldn't be just seen as a technology organisation, but also business know-how.
Not known for working with small or medium-sized businesses, IBM proved able to offer the best value for money solution.
That's the idea of value. You know, the value comes through we can achieve what we set out to do within a budget that's affordable and is the right budget. We've been doing this for 30 years. Okay, we've been doing it for 30 years with, you know, much larger companies, But all we've done is taken those learnings and those lessons and those processes and scaled them pragmatically to companies like Jegs. And what we've done is brought something that's seamless both at a back office and a front office, so to the client, to the other members of staff, to the people in the warehouse, to the suppliers. You know, that knits all of those people together and helps them operate in a much more efficient and effective manner.
Jegs' employees and hence their customers are already reaping the rewards of the much faster and more user-friendly new system.
We've spent quite a bit of time and obviously money investing into our new business-to-business website, and the customer feedback from that has been extremely positive, and a lot more customers are using that to place orders in between the visits that they receive from our field sales reps.
Investment in the business-to-business website will be a significant launchpad to Jegs' planned expansions both nationally and internationally.
It is an exciting time to be in the business. It's 40 years, it's doing extremely well, and it goes from strength to strength, and so the idea is to keep it going for another 40 years and just keep building on that success.
Jegs Electrical continues to build on its core strengths as effectively as it has to date. This future success looks inevitable.